Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be talking all about nail drill bits. This is a continuation of my beginner nail must-have series. If you're interested in my previous video, I will leave it up above or in the description below, so be sure to check that out. I talked about all of my must-have top coats in that video. Without further ado, let's get right into it. I will be going in the order of how I use these nail drill bits, and I will also explain what each is used for. So this is my first must-have. This is called a Mandrel Bit. This one is usually made out of metal, or it is sometimes made out of plastic. I use both and I love both of them. And this is actually used with a little sanding band like this, and this is actually meant to be applied on top like so. And I use this to prep my nails. This is amazing to prep your nails with. This is a fine grit one. You can get all sorts of grit for these, but I use a fine one to prep the nails and it works so good. So this is the first thing I use in all of my services. I push my cuticles back using this. I also sand the natural nail with this, making sure that it is free of all oils and shine. This is such a must-have, and I use this again towards the end of my service as well in order to buff out the nails before application, and it just moves them all out, and I can never live without this. I never used to use them at first and I was totally missing out. The one thing you do need to be careful of is that these do need to be replaced after every client. You don't want to reuse them over and over again, and they do tend to heat up pretty easily, so you do want to use it on a low speed if you are using it on the natural nail to prep. So keep that in mind. They do heat up pretty fast, faster than any carbide bit. So just to keep your client nice and comfortable, you do want to keep it on a nice low speed, and that's honestly all you need for it to work. After I have pushed back everything, usually that gets rid of the dead cuticles, which is also known as the eponychium. That sanding band does a great job of removing them, but sometimes there are some stubborn spots that are in the corners, and these bits work great for it. This is a small little ball bit, which is awesome. It gets rid of all the dead skin. And this is also a small, tiny cuticle bit as well, which is also one of my favorites. This one I like to use more on the nail plate, and this one I like to use more closer to that skin right there, the dead skin. And both of these are amazing and essential when you are prepping your nails for proper adhesion. These are game changers, and they just, make the cuticles nice and clean. Also, I like to use these hand in hand, so I will go in with this one. This one right here is from Macart. You can get this off of Amazon. I will leave it in the description below as well. But this one you can get off of Amazon, and this is from Macart, and I like to use this around my nail plate to lift up that dead skin, and then I like to go in with this ball shaped bit to just remove that. This is a really common bit in Russian manicures, and it's amazing. Sometimes you can, use this instead of cutting off or like nipping off the cuticles, and it does such a good job at it. This one right here is from a local supply store, but you can find many of these also on Amazon, or if you have a local nail supply store near you, you can easily find this. This is a really, really small size, and it does come in a size smaller. And I also have one larger than this one as well, but this is the one that I use the most. Alright, so the next bit I'm going to talk about is this beautiful rose gold bit from Kiara Sky. This is their 5-in-1 nail bit in fine. I like to use this after I am done my acrylic application, and to just like debulk the nails and to just, smooth them out. This has become such a game changer. I actually never used 5-in-1 drill bits, but ever since I have, I am not going back to anything else. I think this is an amazing investment or a drill bit to have in your collection, definitely a fine one is great. I love the shape of it, and again, it's called 5-in-1 because it is 5 different gritness of fine, I guess. So it's like the most fine on the top, and then it gets more coarse, but it's still in the fine family, if that makes sense. I love to use this because it goes perfectly with the shape of the nail. So I use the most fine side closest to the cuticle, and then, you know, using them in zones, it just does the job so perfectly and so neatly. I love it. After I am done with this nail drill bit for finished filing, I like to go back with my sanding band, and I like to go over them once again just to smooth it out and to further smooth them out. And it buffs it perfectly in order to apply some gel polish. So love using these after my service is done. Must-haves for sure. Alright, so this is the last bit I have to share with you guys. This is a Carbide Nil Bit. It's a barrel cylinder shape. I like to use this for removals. It just gets the work done super fast. It is in extra coarse. You just have to get really used to this, and I like to use this the best, and it's the best barrel or coarseness that I have found that works the most quickest and most efficiently. You just have to be super careful. Do not use this close to the cuticles because you are going to cut your client. This is why I use them for fills, because it's not close to the cuticle anymore. And I love this. I use this to shorten the nails as well, and it does such a great job at it. You can also use drill bits shaped like this to carve out some smile lines, but for me, I use this in my services for fills and to shorten out the nails, and it works amazing. Super sharp, so be careful because it can cut your client pretty bad. Alright, and that is all I have for my must-have drill bits. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope this helps you save some money, as I spent hundreds of dollars spending money on drill bits that I did not need. And honestly, truly, these are the drill bits that I reach for every single service, and these are, I think, the only ones that you do need to, you know, look into. And it gets the work done the best, I feel like. So hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye.